A fire engulfed a plush students' hostel at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Kumasi. The fire is said to have started around 5:36 p.m. on Thursday evening, destroying the last part of the three-story building. The hostel, known as Crystal Rose Hostel, accommodates both Ghanaians and Nigerians, but most of them are Nigerians. The cause of the fire is yet to be confirmed, and we're told that at the time of the fire, most of the students were already on break for the Christmas and New Year celebration. We have on the line now our Ashanti regional correspondent, Mohammed Nuruddin, to give us an update on the ground. Hello, Nuruddin. How are you?
Hello, Steve. I'm doing well.
Great. Now, this fire that gutted the hostel, is there anything you can report apart from the situation we heard of yesterday?
Yeah, Steve. What we have gathered so far is that the fire service personnel are yet to ascertain the cause of the fire, but what we are gathering now is that students are telling me that.
Well, we've lost Mohammed Nuruddin, and we'll make an attempt to still raise him back on the line so that we can have this conversation. So, like we said, fire yesterday engulfed a plush student hostel at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and the confirmation we had from our reporter Mohammed Nuruddin, who was on the ground, is that the fire is said to have started around 6 p.m. on the third floor of the four-story building. The cause of the fire, we're told, is blamed on illegal electricity connection. This is yet to be established, though. One fire tender was dispatched to the fire scene. The fire tender actually ran out of water and had to go for a refill. Information gathered reveals that there were some students in the facility at the time the fire started, but no casualties were recorded or have been recorded. Now, we're told that if not for the intervention of the fire service personnel, all the building would have raised down. So, Mohammed Nuruddin, now the reports we had was that the fire service did a great job to stop the fire from spreading from the hostel to other parts of the university. What can you report about that?
Yeah, it is true that the fire service personnel were able to do a very good job here. And this is a three-story building, and so the last floor was the one that the fire gathered. So the fire service people were able to put that part off. So it didn't extend to any part of the building apart from the last floor. But like I was saying, most of them were not around because they were on break 3 week vacation. And so, but their things were there. And so most of their books and then some of their fridges and then so many things were bent.
Right, so Nuruddin, what have you gathered about the exact cause? I know that this has not been established, but snooping around, what have people been telling you, or what are they suspicious could possibly be the cause of this fire?
Yeah, they are saying this could be an illegal, the fire come from an illegal source, because they're saying that, some of them are telling me that illegal connection is going on there. There was the kind of legal connection in that particular hostel. So they are suspecting that the fire could come from that source. And they are also saying most of the students, when they are going out, they don't switch off their electrical gadgets. So it could also come from that source. But most that are saying, so a few minutes ago, I was with some of the students, and they also giving me the same explanation, and they are also following on the ECD to always come and then make some kind of supervision, because they think that if the ECD begins to do that, all these things to an end. But Steve,
yeah.
I have some of the students, some of the affected students, one Nigerian here who would like to speak to.
Yes, Nuruddin would like to speak with him, yes.
All right. All right. Good morning, man.
Good morning. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. So you were told that you reside in this hostel, correct?
Yes. Yes,
So,
sir.
right. So you are Ghanaian or you're Nigerian?
I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian. So it means that you didn't go for Christmas or spend the holidays with your family and you were in Ghana at the time of the fire.
Yeah.
So what can you report? I mean, our reporter has told us how the fire started and all, but we're wondering as a resident, what did you see or how was the news broken to you?
Okay, I was on my bed sleeping when I heard noise around outside. And I came out to check. I saw smoke everywhere and fire moving towards my own room. I had to just lay out of the room. How
Right, if you could speak louder a bit, we're not hearing you. So you were telling us that you were on your bed, and then what? You saw the fire, or
I heard noise, people running and hitting doors to leave their rooms. Yeah, so I checked through my balcony to know what was happening. I saw smoke everywhere. Everywhere was just full of smoke, and fire was coming towards my own room.
So what did you do? What was your first reaction? So what did you do? What was your first reaction?
What I had to do was to leave, run downstairs, run for aid or something. I came down, I met everybody outside.
And of course, I want to believe that you left all your belongings and everything.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the extent of things you have lost or the value? Are you able to do that?
I can't estimate the value, but I can actually pinpoint what I lost.
So
like
what?
Cars, for sure.
Right. So
fridges and stuff, clothes, everything, documents, all my credentials.
everything is gone. So what are university authorities telling you? I mean, I know that the cause of the fire is yet to be officially established, but are you in contact with university authorities or the owners of the hostel?
We've not heard anything so far so good, but we're about to start visiting them to see what they can do for us.
Right. So
but at the moment, we've not heard anything.
What are you planning to do yourself as an individual who is in this situation? Did you have a personal insurance?
No.
So your belongings that are lost were not insured, and you totally lost everything.
Yeah.
Did your contract with the hostel, the owners of the hostel, I want to believe that it's a private hostel or belongs to the university? It's a private hostel. Did your contract by any means offer you guarantees or insurance in the event of anything of this nature?
Not of any sort I remember, though, for real.
Are you emphatic about that? Do you know? I mean, do you remember or recall exactly what you signed to?
No.
So there's nothing like that. That must be worrying for you. Are you worried?
Yeah, really worried, brother.
So what strategies are you putting in place, really? I've asked this twice now. What are you doing as an individual to recover from this? One, be able to retrieve some of your lost documentation and credentials, like you said, and resume studies when school reopens?
At the moment, like I said, I will have to work first with the team of students because he's the one catering for the international students around. I have to let him know what happened because he must have heard the news, but I have to go and show my face, talk to him, and let him know everything I lost. So in case there's anything I need, there should be a written document or something that will help me retrieve my lost document.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. So we'd like to speak back to our reporter, Mohammed Nuruddin, who is there in Kumasi on the ground where the fire is. So, well, you heard the student of the University of Science and Technology, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, who is a victim. He lives in this four-story building complex, which was burnt down yesterday, and our reporter Mohammed Nuruddin is with him. So, Mohammed, Nuruddin, can you tell us if there are any other students who would like to share their experience with us whilst we deal with this fire issue?
Yeah, there is one Ghanaian here. He's actually from Accra, and he would also like to do this.
Okay, so I would like to speak to him then.
All right.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, may I know your name and good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Kofi.
Can you say that again, please?
My name is Kofi.
Kofi, right. So, Kofi, you also live in this apartment. Were you on the first, second, third, or fourth floor?
I was on the last floor, the place that was gutted.
The place that was affected. So, were you in your room at the time?
Yeah, I was in my room.
And so, tell us exactly what happened.
Okay, I was in my room working on my laptop, and I had to push out and fire. But then I didn't take it serious. Like, maybe someone was just pulling a prank. But then after a while, I saw smoke coming into my room, so I went out to see what was happening. And I saw the fire was like 3 rooms away from my room, and the whole place was smoking. So I just started banging on the door on the guy in my next room. I knew he was also in school, so I just banged a few times. No one answered, and I had to just group the walls to feel my way out. I didn't go back to my room to pick it. I just had to rush out.
And so you rushed out with how many of your colleagues? Just you?
Okay, when I came out, I saw people outside, but then there was nothing to see whilst coming out. So when I came out, that's when I saw people also outside.
And so, like your other colleague who just spoke to us, you must have lost everything in your room.
Yeah. He is in my next room. And then, quite unfortunately for us, because we were on the other side of the house, when the fire service came, they didn't quench the fire first. They had to, like, our place was the last place where they had to attend to.
Right. So, what are you doing now that you've lost everything? Are the university authorities assuring you that you possibly would get back everything you've lost through an insurance system or anything?
Well, I came back this morning to see the extent of the damage, and looking around, there's nothing we can salvage from the hotel. So we are kind of talking to the manager to see what he'll come up with, and he's telling us to hold on. Like, they are still arriving at a decision, so when they make a decision, let us know.
Right, so where did you spend the night?
I have friends who are in those stores around, so I spent the night at one of the places. I even had to take a shirt from some because I had to rush out shirtless.
Right, so now that you don't have anything, not even clothes, and you don't have anywhere to stay, how soon are you going to be able to deal with this situation before school reopens?
I actually can't. I don't know.
Right. Kofi, we are very grateful for your time, and we sympathize with you and your other colleagues who have lost personal belongings in this fire at the KNUST. So that's Kofi there, who is a student of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. As we are reporting, fire yesterday engulfed the plush student hostel at the university around 6 p.m. It started on the 3rd floor, according to the information we have from our reporters on the ground. And the one fire tender which was dispatched to the fire scene ran out of fire and had to refuel. Information gathered reveals that there were some students in the facility. We've spoken to some of them at the time the fire started. They were there, but no casualties have been recorded or were recorded. And we're also told that the fire service did a great job to contain the fire so it doesn't move to adjoining buildings of the university. We still have on the line our reporter, Mohammed Nuruddin. So, Nuruddin, now that we've spoken to these students, I need to know from you whether you've gathered anything from the police, the fire service, school authorities, or the managers of the hostel.
Yeah, the managers are not yet in, but we've spoken with the porters who told me that the rooms that went, about 37 of them got burnt, 37 rooms, and some of the rooms accommodate at least two students. So we trying, the fire service personnel are just in and they are doing their own investigation. So afterwards, we'll talk to them and then find out what they have also gathered. And then we'll also be talking to the managers to find out how they're going to help the students, what they're going to do to them, because school has just resumed today. They've just opened school today, and most of them, as I'm speaking now, most of them are in, and they are thinking of where to lodge for the next few days. So we'll be finding out all these things from them.
Right, and so before we let you go, we need to have a better understanding of how the structure is today. I mean, as you stand there, what do you see?
Yeah, it is a three-story building, and you know, with this kind of building, I don't know if the fire service personnel were not getting access to the back of the building because of the structure and how it was built. Getting access to the back of the building was quite difficult for them. So when they came, they stood in front of the building to fight the fire. So it took them some time before they were able to extend their distance to the back of the building to quench it. So if you look at this building, you can say that there wasn't some kind of access, possible way of getting to the back of it. Though we have some streets below, but there were some buildings that the fire service center couldn't be able to get to the back of the building to fight the fire. So I think what I can say now is with coasters like this, it will be good that where they would have some kind of access where cars can pass to the back of the building to get to fight any incident like this as easy as possible.
Right, thank you very much. Mohammed Nuruddin is our Ashanti regional correspondent who is giving us a quick update there on the fire which engulfed the 4-story building students hostel at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. This is News Day.